Look at what Paris did. Oh my god. I just almost cried. She literally told I put her in the kennel. She has been doing something serious this morning. I wake up, my kitchen sponge on the floor. I was like, okay, you know what? It was only $1 for a pack of like 7. But she knows better. So I look over here. I wonder why she was hovering this chair so much. So I'm going on with my cousin tonight, and I don't know if I told you guys, but this whole week my stomach has been messing up severely. And a couple months ago, well, actually almost a year ago, I started like randomly vomiting and getting really nauseous out of nowhere. It has been a year now that I think about it. Because the last year around the time my friend had surgery, it started happening. I thought it was just because I was nervous for her having surgery and stuff, but it continued long after um, her surgery. So I called a doctor who had gastric bypass surgery, and they couldn't find anything wrong. They did tests, they had X-rays, they did a swallow test. They're like, everything's perfectly fine with you. We can't find nothing wrong. So I'm just like, so what's going on with me? I have no problems before I had this gastric bypass. So be weary. That's why I say just do all your research. Look into every little nook and cranny because I had no clue about the echolalia. I had no clue I could get nauseous years later and just start vomiting. My stomach right now feels like there's a little person in there and they're pushing my stomach. Like that's the best way to explain it. Um, and yeah, I could feel my food digesting. I know this is probably too much information, but yeah, I'm really going through something here and I don't know what's wrong. So I'm gonna have to call my doctor again on Monday and let him know things are kind of progressing, getting worse. But I really, really hope everybody is having a good day. I hope you guys are having a good day, a good weekend, everything. So I'm going out to celebrate my cousin and her new job. I'm so excited for her because this is the first job she's had since she had her baby. And she's going back to work to get that money. So mama gotta work, okay? So yeah, so I'm gonna go out and celebrate with her. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out. You guys know I'm an old lady, and it's already late for me. Okay, it's almost 9 o'clock. So yes, girl. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys that super duper quickly. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll try to vlog when we're out, but if not, just take my word for it. Okay, we went out, had drinks. Well, I didn't have any drinks because I'm a designated driver, but she had drinks. I'm sure she's gonna have a great time. So I will talk to you guys later. My cousin's celebrating her new job. Say hey, girl. So clearly, I'm not drinking tonight. Is it good? One day we're gonna get our tattoos filled in together. Like
One day we gonna do it.
one day what?
I said one day we gonna do it.
I'm winding down, getting ready to go to bed. If you hear something in the background, that's my dishwasher. I had a bunch of stuff that I needed to wash, so I just put it all in the dishwasher instead of doing it by hand now. Cause sometimes I do it by hand and sometimes I don't feel like it. Like right now, like when I'm not feeling my best and I feel like I want to yak over the dishwasher. So I'll put it in the dishwasher, thanks. I meant yak over the sink. So I was just sitting here like really thinking, cause you guys know I'm close to my mom. Sorry. I'm super duper duper. That is my girl. Like that's my boo. That's my little homie. That's my mama. Like I love her. Like that's my boo. So I was just sitting here thinking like how grateful I am. And I noticed you not noticed, but you guys know in another vlog I asked you guys what it was like to be close to your father. I don't know what that's like. But I do know what it's like to be close to my mom. And I know what it's like for her to sacrifice for me unconditionally. And sometimes I don't even know she's sacrificing or what she's sacrificing. I just know she had to sacrifice. And she did it without complaining about it. She did it without feeling like, oh, I have to give up this so you can have this. It was never my life is more important than yours. It was just that I want you to be happy growing up, so I made sure that you were happy. She was real DJ Khaled about it. They don't want you to be happy, so you be happy, okay? But no, for real, like I just love my mom. I know that she has sacrificed so many things for us to go to the schools we went to, and it wasn't like no private school, nothing like that. Well, we only went to one private school, but the rest were public schools. But it was in a certain district she wanted us to go to, so she went out and got like an apartment so we could have the opportunity to go to that school. So let me explain, because I'm not in school, no high school no more. Um, we lived in Oakland, okay? So our school district was in the New Haven Unified School District. And since we lived in the Alameda County, it's still Alameda County, but it was a different school district. I forgot what school district Oakland is. Oakland, just the Oakland School District, I believe. Um, so we lived out there, and my mom did not want to send us to those schools because number one, I was getting beat up a lot, I was getting picked on, I was getting harassed. Every single school I went to, and then she found the schools in Union City, and that's where it started to lighten up. Now I went to two different middle schools, which was Cedric Chavez and Bernard White, which just recently opened back up because it was closed. And I went to Bernard White, graduated from the 8th grade there. And then I went to James Logan High School and graduated from there. Now, throughout high school, I didn't have any problems with anybody picking on me. It was very random that somebody would call me fat or something, and I'd be like, okay, and the fuck? It ain't nothing I ain't been called before. What you gonna do about it? So, it was very random that I got picked on. And my brother went to that school, so people were low-key scared of him because he played football and shit. So they'd be like, oh, you what's the face brother or whatever, and I'm like, I mean sister, the fuck. They'd be like, oh, you little they would call me little LB, but I'm like, don't ever call me that in your life, cause I will jump on you like a spider monkey. Don't do that. That's not what you want. So, so people knew I was a sister, but it wasn't like I walked around like, oh, I'm his sister. I didn't have nothing to say about it. I was like, okay, we related. We go to the same house at night. Get over it. But yeah, so my mom sacrificed a lot just so we can go to different high schools and different middle schools and different districts so we can have a better opportunity to be better people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get in trouble in high school. I had more, what's it called? Learning situations, like learning. I found I had dyslexia in high school, ninth grade. It was actually my English teacher who was the one who had dyslexia as well. And he is the one who asked me, and then they tested me, and I had dyslexia. I struggled with it. I still struggle with it. I struggled with it for a long time. When I first found out what it was, I thought I was stupid and stuff like that. And she made sure that I didn't feel stupid. She made sure that I just knew it was, it was a learning disability. It didn't mean that I couldn't be everything that anyone else could be. She never made me feel less than. My mom has always made me feel like I was enough. And I love that about her, and I truly, 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 like, appreciate that about her. Like, I know it's hard sometimes being a parent. I'm not a parent yet, but I watch my mom being a parent. I watch my cousin being a parent. I watch friends who I had before be parents. I know it's hard. I know it's hard sometimes. And I know sometimes you wonder if you're doing the right thing with your kids. But if you always assure them that they are enough at home, they won't stray. What I mean by that is my mom never left me longing for like a boy's attention or a girl's attention. It never left me longing for attention from someone else. That wasn't necessarily just normal teenage crushes and stuff like that. It never made me go out and have sex too soon. It never made me wonder. And I'm not saying because if you have sex too soon, they don't care about you. No, it's just like for me, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a rush to do it. But yeah, I got into like a situation where I did it and I was scared because I don't feel like going into the story. But anyway, it was a situation where I had a lot going on at the time. But so basically, she never left me longing for love outside the home, and I was very happy with that. Like when friends at the time were sneaking out or going to see boys and going to houses and parties. And I was like, I'm going home. I got shit to do. Like, I have to do my homework and clean up and not get caught by my mom. So can we just not? And I mean, you could say we did. I'm okay with that. So it was just like, I appreciate my mom for how she raised me. She raised me to respect her and my elders. And when I say elders, I mean my elders, my teachers, other parents, anybody who was older than me, that wasn't a child. I had respect for all my elders, like, all the guidance counselors, anybody, and I just was like, I don't see how people nowadays, these young kids disrespect these older people like it's the best thing in the world. Didn't you not learn to respect your elders? Like, they talk back to them, they hit them, they'll even like shoot at them or anything, and it's just like, do you not know all the shit that person has to go through in their life to get where they are? You know what I'm saying? Like, just be nice and be kind and be respectful. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to show respect. So it's just like, even if there's an adult like older than me who I feel like is saying something I don't like, I'll be like, thank you very much for your opinion. But, out of respect for you and me, I just, thank you for your opinion. But I'm okay. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to talk down to anybody. And you don't have to get crazy and put your hands on anybody. I don't know. I'm just raised different. I'm just raised differently. Paris is under the bed looking the hell out of herself in case you hear her charms. I was just raised differently and I do things different, so my kids will be like that. They will not disrespect their elders at all. I don't care. I don't care who else does it. They're not going to be one of them. But anyway, I was just thinking about that super random that, my mom sacrificed a lot for me. And I mean, I hope that I can be half the mom she is to me, half the woman she's been, in my life. So, I don't know. I have to think about it. So I told you me and my friend are going to do this together. Well, I didn't tell you, but me and my friend are doing the, just eating better, exercising. So this is chicken that I have to thaw because it's frozen. Celery, cauliflower. I love raw cauliflower and celery and broccoli and carrots. I love all my vegetables raw. The only thing I can eat frozen, heated up, is peas and corn. So that's the only thing I got. I do like those fresh too, but not peas so much. But I did get broccoli, baby carrots. It's only like $1.99 at Food Co. Or Food Max. What is it? Food for Less. Sorry about it. I'm gonna bake the chicken, and I got a whole bunch of these from the Dollar Tree, so I can have like some brown rice, chicken, and vegetables. Some days I have vegetables cooked, some days I have vegetables raw. But I'm excited. I went on a walk today for about 45 minutes. It was really good for me to walk again, like exercise walk. So yeah, I think I should be good till the weekend. Then I'm gonna buy some more like chicken, whatnot. So yeah, this is for like about a week or more, because I don't eat as much as like the normal person. So I should be good for about 2 to 3 weeks off of this. I'm gonna just say 2 to 3 weeks. But yeah, I'm ready. You'll see Paris over here sitting. Come on, man. Paul, actually. You sitting, girl? Yes. Yeah, better. You know what? I'm signing you up for classes because you're going to give me some money. In my prayers, I remember you was conflicted.